Hello and welcome. You're watching the Daily Bulletin of IntoVietnam, presented to you by VITV channel. Let's take a look at our top stories. Vietnam's economic growth will slow down in 2016-2020 period. Bank's total assets hit a record high of 6 trillion dong. And Hanoi plans 13 more industrial parks. The Vietnamese Prime Minister Nguyễn Tấn Dũng paid official visit to Belgium, the European Union and Germany from October the 13th to the 15th. The visits are made at the invitation of Belgian Prime Minister, the President of the European Commission and German Chancellor Angela Merkel. He will later attend the 10th Asia-Europe meeting, known as ASEM 10, in Milan, Italy on October the 16th to the 17th. The visit is expected to generate chances for more comprehensive cooperation between Vietnam and key members of the bloc in the coming years. It also serves as a drive for both sides to come to the conclusion of the Vietnam-EU Free Trade Agreement in the nearest future. The National Center for Socioeconomic Information and Forecast said Vietnam's economy will lose its steam to post the average expansion rate of 6.5 to 7.1% between 2016 and 2020 period. According to the National Center for Socioeconomic Information and Forecast, from now till 2025, Vietnam will continue to implement policies in pursuit of stable macroeconomy, spur economic growth, and improve labor capacities. The monetary policies will be carried out in a prudent and flexible manner and could be loosened to some extent. It's forecast that Vietnam GDP growth in 2016-2020 will hover at around 6.5 and 7.1% and gaining a little momentum to hit 7 to 7.6% in 2021 and 2025. On Vietnam's current economic conditions, the National Financial Supervisory Commission said the economy started to recover, albeit at snail's pace. However, in the future, the country cannot fuel growth via expanding investment. Stable and sustainable economic growth must be fueled by improved labor capacities and economic restructuring shift from agricultural activities to industrial and service-related ones. The State Bank of Vietnam has released a report on operations of credit institutions as of August 31, 2014. Accordingly, by the end of the month, total assets of credit institutions hit more than 6 billion dong, rising 4.48% from the end of last year and posted a record high level since the central bank officially made the announcement in June 2012. Of the sum, total assets of cooperative credit institutions grew significantly by 14.37%, followed by state commercial banks with 6.19%, joint stock commercial banks 4.4%. In contrast, total assets of joint venture or branches of foreign banks in the country slipped by 1.42% within the first 8 months, while that of lending and financial companies fell 5.35%. The capital adequacy ratio, or CAR, of all credit institutions met the central bank's minimum requirement of above 9%, with the ratio of state commercial banks hitting the lowest level of 10.21% and joint stock commercial bank 12.41%. The capital city of Hanoi has announced to develop 13 more industrial parks spread over 6,000 hectares by 2020, a 300% increase in comparison with the current number of parks. In the first 9 months of the year, the city got 10 new IPs spread over an area of more than 1,400 hectares. 4 of these were fully occupied, while the land area left unused accounted for 31.5% of the total, a 0.5% decrease over the previous quarter. The land rentals in the industrial parks in the third quarter saw a slight decline, up 2.1%, to touch 2.17 million dong, or $102 per square meter, excluding taxes. 21 countries and territories are investing in Hanoi industrial parks, focusing on support industry, mechanics and electronics, which require high-quality human resources. Japan, mainland China and Hong Kong lead the investment in the capital. The State Bank of Vietnam has just released a new draft circular on the consumer credit operation of financial firms. It regulates that commercial banks seeking to grant consumer loans must set up financial firms. The regulation is supposed to help banks fulfill their roles and limit the risk in credit activities. However, it is not easy to realize the law intentions. More insights in the following report.
The draft circular stipulates to be able to perform installment loans, overdraft loans via credit card, or to issue purchasing card. Banks must establish new financial firms. However, according to Decree number 141 by the government, the legal capital for financial firms is 500 billion Vietnam dong. This obviously will have huge impacts on the cash flow and bank safety factor.
Và nếu hiện nay mà các ngân hàng mà chưa đủ cái vốn đấy thì có lẽ là chưa thành lập ngay. Thì ngân hàng ấy mất một cái nghiệp vụ ấy, chưa được hoạt động.
Financial resources to establish new firm is insufficient. Also, M&A plans are not easy. At the moment, there are 17 financial firms and 41 commercial banks operating in Vietnam, while M&A is not always a favorite option for them. Moreover, as financial firms present a large number of risks, if banks don't deliberate about M&A, their activities will be affected. The lending over mobilization ratio of financial companies may reach as much as 238%, much higher than that of 74.8% of joint stock commercial banks. However, the separation of consumer loans between banks and financial firms will have to specialize the transactions and benefit banks in many ways. Before SBV develops the draft circular, HD Bank had already bought financial firm VITV, changed to HD Finance. VP Bank had bought financial firm TKV. It shows that this is the path for banks in order to reduce risk and improve the performance of consumer loans.
Ép buộc các ngân hàng phải lập một công ty tài chính để thực hiện cho vay tiêu dùng, có lẽ có mục tiêu là để phân loại cái rủi ro đấy ra. Bởi vì chúng ta biết rằng là cũng có rất nhiều các khoản vay bất động sản họ cũng đưa vào cho vay tiêu dùng. Thế và như vậy là cái rủi ro của việc cho vay tiêu dùng là có thể nó không được đánh giá một cách chính xác nếu như mà trộn lẫn vào các cái khoản vay khác.
Ngân hàng sẽ tạo ra một cái quỹ gọi là quỹ cho vay tiêu dùng. Quỹ cho vay tiêu dùng này sẽ ủy thác cho công ty tài chính hoặc là trong hệ thống hoặc là ngoài hệ thống để thực hiện. Công ty tài chính sẽ thực hiện và được hưởng lợi thu phí từ đó. Nhưng bên cạnh đó, khi đã thu phí thì công ty tài chính sẽ phải chịu trách nhiệm với ngân hàng về cái nguồn quỹ đó. Và cũng chính bởi vậy thì đảm bảo hoạt động cho ngân hàng tốt hơn, đảm bảo quản trị rủi ro cho ngân hàng tốt hơn.
It's necessary for consumer loans, either performed by financial companies or banks, to ensure the safety of credit standards and capital quality. Otherwise, establishing new firms with ineffective risk management system, banks cannot avoid risk.
Coming up next in the bulletin is some foreign trade news. According to the Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers of VASEP, Vietnam exported to Brazil 44,000 tons of trout in the first 8 months of the year, surpassing China with 33,000 tons to top the list of frozen fish fillet exports to the country. By September the 15th, Vietnam's traffic exports to Brazil had earned $86.2 million, showing a year-on-year increase of 19%. Brazil has been Vietnam's second-largest traffic importer, only after the United States. In 2013, the country joined the top 10 largest importers of Vietnamese seafood with a total value of $123 million, of which the import value of dry fish made up 99%, worth $122 million. Vietnam will join the trade control and export system known as TRACES in granting certificates for seafood exports to the European Union. TRACES is a trans-European web-based network for veterinary health that notifies, certifies, and monitors imports, exports, and trade in animals and animal products around the world. Joining TRACES would enable Vietnam to simplify certification procedures, promptly inform authorities and businesses of the conditions of goods, and restrict the falsification of documents. And before we go, let's take a look at today's local gold prices, forex, and stock market. Well, that's all for this edition of Into Vietnam. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon and goodbye for now.